あれ今こことこだ。グラウンドブレーカー。今日知った情報だと、グラウンドブレーカーに合うなんかのヘルメットを衣装備だけどクリアできましたって言ってた人がいた。そりゃなんかじゃないとやっぱりダメでしょ。
Hey, look who it is. What'll it be?
メット。これかなあ。一応ここら辺も買っておこうか。これでもう俺が買えるものはないよな。こいつの顔を改めて見てもやっぱりムカつくな。一応この両方ともスペーサーズチョイスだけど、まあ、そのね攻略情報が攻略っつうかツイートの情報が正しければこれでいいはずなんだよね。頼むぜ。 まずは、いやもうとりあえずメットでいいっつってたもんな。なんかツイートしてた人はメットでもクリアできたよって。
I can't. What can I?
いやーできないんだが、やっぱダメなんじゃないのこれ。
I can't. What can I? I can't. What can I do?
こいつマジすげえウルトラどうでもいいような情報ばっかり言いやがって。
Oh, how grotesque! One outfit.
もうスペーサーの防具なんて持ってないよな。グランドブレーカーに置いてなかったっけもう。他のロードが速いからいいけど、やっぱここのロードは長く感じるよな。しゃあないけど。そもそもスペーサーズチョイスの防具を持ってないんだよね。持ってないね。最後の最後で一応グラウンドブレーカーやっとく。品揃い変わってないかな。
Destination reached. The groundbreaker.
これダメだったらもう諦める。
Move along.
相変わらず売ってねえな。つうかやっぱりスペーサーズチョイスのもの全然売ってないんだよね。何が面白くてさ、このクエストはさ、その防具集めるこのクソクエストはこれにしたのかなっていう純粋な意見があるんだよね。一応なんかもしかしたら、いやこう同じだよね、下級メカニックだもんね。
Captain, if you're looking for... We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.やっぱ衣類はダメなんだろうな、このクソクエストは。
Do you mind? Shh. The Phoenix is a wanted man and the board has eyes Yeah, you're looking to make contact with Minister. I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in this estate, which is heavily... Whoa, I'm not one of your... Some of the guards hang around Billy... House. Maybe you could do some reconnaissance. Just remember? Afraid not.
荷物持ってっからこれ使っていけばいいべ。
Unit's air purity sensors are indicating a lethal level of inebriation emanating from a nearby organic source.
Please, you think this is bad? You ought to get your sensors recalculated. You ain't seen me
本当だっ
drunk.
たらここから行ける
Litter
行くんだろうけ
collected.
ど
Reminder.
There's nothing to see. Yeah? All right.
持ってるんだな私お荷物すげえじゃんワンチャンここに棒があれば何にも文句言わないこのゲームの今のところ文句言いたいのは蒸気のダメージが異様に強いのと防具を探せって言われても全く防具落ちてねえことだからつかそこのメーカーの防具ねとかアホでしょ弾薬ゴミ箱に入れるバカいんの
How did you get in here? If this is about another 8. Drugs, of course. I don't have any. Oh dear, Of course. It's Rockwell again. Who else? You are. I've long suspected Rockwell of transacting business in money. Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell.
本当か
How should I know? I've been under help. But there is a way to find out. Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC head.
This colony's problems have always seemed to trickle down from the top.
Exactly. And
If it's dirty,
it's filthy indeed, my mechanical friend. Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of... We're discussing industrial espionage, legal redress. Also, this is the longest conversation I've had. I dearly hope I'm not imagining. Now, we've got to get into the HHC. That's in the Acropolis. But only board employees are allowed. There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels. but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people have. When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up. Wait! Rockwell has one of the... Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given... But they need to know what's happening here. What isn't on it is the real question. I've gathered meeting minutes, internal messages. Once the rest of the Earth Directorate sees it, they'll have to... Perhaps there is hope after all. And now, I entrust it to you. Good luck.
誰も信じちゃいけんのか。なんかいけそうだな。こんなんここ渡れって言ってるようなもんじゃない？渡れない？これはどうすりゃいいんだ。あ、やべ。
Oh, there. That's one right there.
もう入れるんだな、ワイル渡してやるから俺。
I'm not sure I have ever, in my entire life, felt more out of place than I do at this
こんな
moment.
銃構えてるやつ普通は入れないよ。
Welcome to the official headquarters of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board. Today's greeting is brought to you by Auntie Cleo, a subsidiary.
State your business. Please step away.
これが目に入らぬか。
I didn't realize we were still using those iridescent stickers. I'll just need you to register your weapons with a revised request to... Now let's... I was going to suggest that myself. Look, you don't have time to wait on new forms. And... Just know there are a bunch of guards upstairs and they're all...
意外と簡単に入れてくれるんだな。なんだその武器、お前。一丁前な武器ばっか持ちやがってこいつら。 警備多いな。
I understand you're Maverick Johnston's new star. Personal assistant. Ah, oh, you were being serious. Will there... Excuse me, just a moment. Is there something I can do for you? I beg your pardon, Minister Clark's for... What? Oh dear.
帰れ帰れ。
Disorder detected. Minimal.
うわ。いかにもって家だな。家っつうか部屋。なんだ壊れたスノーグローブって。ジャンク品か。いやジャンク品じゃねえぞ。あー。
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcynite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
Guess the whole colony's up a creek.
やばいな。要はコールドスリープして永遠にもうコールドスリープというかもうただの死だよね。これは きなきゃ死んでると一緒だもん。この主人公がそうだったようによ、70年も眠ってたように。とんでもねえ計画だよこれ。すげえな。怖いよちょっと。ストップで終わりまでやっちまうか。音楽が何もないのすげえ怖いな。
I think I'm gonna start taking my lunches out the city. That woman downstairs, cafeteria.
That scientist? The one who's been pounding the clerks? Ooh, gives me the shudders.
バレてない。
They're all pretty unpleasant.
That's not
Entering quiet mode.
なんだこのクエは。これが続きか、このクエストの。いきなり始まると怖えからよ。
Not so fast. Basically, if you don't work here, or for Chairman Rockwell himself... I don't know how you got that, but I still don't know you. What? Oh no. You must be from Chairman Rockwell's office. I'm so sorry. Please.
お、入れるようになりましたね。バレるよね。あいつが向こう向いてくれりゃバレないか。いや、向かないね。あ、向かねえか。明らかここ守ってるもんね。向かないね。オッケーオッケー。なるほど、こうやっていく方法もあるよと。そうなるとやはりどう考えてもそこが怪しいな。 でもこれここだけこんなもん。重要な書類とかないの？あ、ここ上行けるっぽいな。離れる。ちょっと待って、一旦セーブっとこう。チキンセーブは大事。
Nice work, Captain.
バレてない。よっしゃ。割とマジで？マジか。これどこまで行くんだ？ここまで来たらバレたくないな。なんとかいけそうかな。これか。いや、これ簡単に戻れんのか？あ、でもここにエレベーターあるか。これ上に行ってく。あ、解除された。 なるほど。おお、バレずにいけましたね。
Crew report. Theokas.
Oh?
You have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
No one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports. And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career. You have something I want. Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. He has a litany of charges against. Wells is a dangerous madman. You're in contact with Wells.
なるほどね。
You are making this.
Adjutant Akande's call.
まあどう考えても議会じゃやり
Now
ますね
arriving
僕は。
at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
なんで議会にやらなきゃいけないんだよ。どう考えてもやらねえだろう。パールバティとサムネ。いや、フィニアスは自分だけとはいえ助けてくれたんでね、恩義がありますから。だから私はフィニアスについていきます。
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my... All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take... What? Oh, yes, well, that's obvious. Anyone with two working... Why do you think we've been doing all this? I revived you... Hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse? I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. That's not distant some colonies. Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of
いい
me.
ぞ。
But I perceive
これまでの
you
スキ
still
ルを
lack.
全て使うんだ。
If we link up the Hope to the Unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate.
I don't know much about skip drives, not the physics anyhow. I do know the Hope's...
Excellent question, my sharp-witted mechanic. You will use your own ship to power up the Hope skip drive.
Experimental methods for killing.
Well said, whatever. You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the Unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen... I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers, scientists. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. Certainly. It wouldn't surprise me. When I pulled you out of the Hope, the board nearly intercepted me. I expect they...
レベル29。もうすぐ終わってしまう。どうしようかな。触れるところまで説得振っちゃいましょう。
If you don't mind my saying, Captain, Minister Clark is lucky to have you on his side. Captain, I hope Dr. Wells has not dragged you into one of his irrational schemes again. My diagnosis of his mental stability is not flattering. Welcome back, Captain. Take care. I require a functioning...
ホープいけるよ。絶対敵多いよ。
We have arrived at the Hope. I need you to reroute. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system. If your calculations are even slight for the sun. Forgetfulness can be an early warning sign. I need you to reroute. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm.
よし。行くか。ホープ。いそうやね、敵。
That'll do it, Captain.
誰？グラウンドブレーカーみたいな、なんかこれグラウンドブレーカーでしょ、まんま。え、何これ。あ、斧か。
Great work.
You know, when they posted us here, I told them there wasn't any point. Shows how much I know. All right. You'll want a uniform so my staff doesn't We've got a few extra in the old badge station to my right. Good luck.
Required.
ダメか。ハッキングが足りてねえ。説得とさ、これあれ上げときゃ、会話とか上げときゃよ。このゲームなんとかなるな、マジで。右側にあるなんたらかんたらっつってたな。修理しとこうか。これ着てりゃいいのかな。強っ。
Initiating greetings protocol. Greetings.
You all right, Captain? I mean, seeing this place again?
Can you hear me, Captain? I have successfully integrated myself into the Hope's comm systems, and am attempting to establish contact with the Hope's more primitive process. I see you've located the stasis chambers. Which pod were you slumbering in for so long, Captain? The missing one, I take it? That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him. Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's... Probably not, but don't let that stop you. Searching. Please stand by. Ah, found one. Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous, and also potentially kill an entire planet. Jump-starting the skip drive. I would... Admitting a deficit? My, you never cease to...
ADA, does your captain seriously intend to do a micro-jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
That is what my...
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero-Point Drives Corp and I will not be helped.
Yes, I am aware.
You should not be doing this.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would...
ムービーかワープすんのか したよ。おお、かっちょいい。
Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him.
Oh. I feel like I've been turned inside out. Let's not do that again.
These were the private quarters of the Hope's former crew. Shall we hold a moment of silence for the dearly departed? No. That's odd, because my programming would indicate that when forced to confront the idea of self-death, organics prefer...
Unexpected.
Oh, I see. Yes, never mind.
Body bag dispenser empty. Please replace sack reel before disposing of any corpses.
Tries to access this area.
Incoming!
意外とバレちゃうもんなんだな、そう思うと。
Nicely done.
逃げろ。
Captain. Captain, I shall now play the train.
The board is here. They've found me somehow. They're about... I can't stop them from getting me, and there isn't enough time to explain it. The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. You fucking pigs! I'll take you all out with me. I'll never...
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire... How can I... Goodbye.
やべ、フィニアスのところ行かなきゃダメだよ。
Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
行こうぜ。セーブっとこう。この企業のユダどもめが強くね。最後に受けてやるよ。それどうやって行くの？あ、おお、ロングガンでいきなり強そうな武器きたね。じゃあこれ何属性？ファンタイムバレル、マグ、ダメージタイプ、あ、N 線ってこれか。これ3点バースト系か。強いんじゃねえかこれ。フィンのブラスターだっけ、フィンのフォース。 フィニアスは本当にお菓子の武器を作るのが好きだ。
I wish I could do that.
豚目って言ってたから、豚の死体とかにないの？ほらよし、じゃあ見ましょうか。こいつもこいつで結構やべえことしてたんだな。私はおそらくは裏切り者で臆病なハルシオン政府の手によってタルタロス、あ、ようやくタルタロス。私は私の体と持ち主をエーテルの氷の洞窟、エーテルは氷の洞窟って何や。ああ、30になってしまった。説得上げかな。説得88でダメだったらもうやべえわ。ヘッドショット。タルタロスはなんか DLC だと思ってたけど違ったか、まさか。
So, Captain, as it appears we may soon... I believe the crew would like to speak with you to...
お、なんだ? Whoa!
Those board goons kidnapped Mr. Phineas and hauled him away to Tartarus.
I'm not one for pointless heroism, but the board's gonna be after us next. We gonna finish what we started?
To extract the scientist, you will need to infiltrate the labyrinth. But that course of action is likely to be quite dangerous, Captain. I am programmed to warn you whenever you exhibit inclinations toward risky behavior. Breaking into Tartarus will not be easy.
Getting in is the simple part. It's getting out again that's the trouble. Trust me, I know.
Let's just do it. Kick down some doors, grab Doc Wells, and cut a path out. We don't need a plan. We got guns.
If you really mean to do this, you should see to your final affairs and close out any unfinished business. Once you sneak into Tartarus, you may be there a while. Or permanently.
It's the craziest plan I've ever heard. And I mean that as a compliment.
You didn't hire me to think. And I ain't about to start now. You're my boss. And I'll walk into fire with you.
なんかめっちゃかっこいいな。
But maybe the colony needs a healthy dose of insanity right about now.
I know it's dangerous. And I won't lie and say I'm not scared out of my wits. But I couldn't live with myself if we didn't do something.
You're asking for more than bravery from us, Captain. But there are worse ways to go than dying for a good cause. I'm in.
Let Sam get the grime out. It's what our units do best.
The entire plan is a terrible idea, but I admire your bravado, Captain, which leads me to illogically believe, against the odds, that you will be successful.
行くよみんな。
If we don't
さあ
make
ベル
it,
トを締めて。
at least it'll be a great story.
Got my trusty tossball stick, got my ass-kicking boots. I'm ready, boss.
Outstanding.
You can count on us, Captain. We're crew. For real crew. That means we got each other's backs. Right?
Never thought I'd volunteer to break into a prison. Seems like your tendency towards risky behavior is rubbing off on me, Captain.
Command not recognized.
Waiting on your command, Captain.
かっちょいいここ。もう壁紙にしたいわ。行くしかねえだろう。タルタロスによ。その前に強化させて。このフィニアスの改造した武器で、じゃああれかな、タイフォン、ヘパイストス、エリダノスが DLC になるのかな。ちょっと待って、セーブだけしようか。さあじゃあこのセーブデータは消してはいけないと。ああおっかないぜ。行こうタルタロスへ。あ、セーブしてくれるんだ。あ、ちょっと待って、一応怖いから別に分けとこう。
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of... Resident count is as follows. 3,071. The interior can be chilly. I would also ask that you leave your captain's ID with... Understood. If you died or are incarcerated for life, I can generate an... Oh, speak of the devil. Captain.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a Mac. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detail. I wager it'll take a bit longer than it takes you to lose your patience and storm out of your ship looking to get shot. To be honest, that'd make my job a lot easier. You come out, we shoot you full of holes, and then everyone...
まあ、説得70あるんで。
Alright. I'm feeling generous. I'm trying to... Anyway, Tartarus docking authority... Wait, is that from the groundbreaker? What the... Pay no mind...
Transmission terminated. How can I be of assistance? Mm-hmm.
もう使えませんよと。エリーとサム、この2人でタルタロスへ行きましょう。もう始まっているのか、戦は。おええ何この展開、熱いんだけど、ちょっと熱いんじゃない？いけ、撃て、殺せ。やば。お前らマジかよ。一緒に戦ってくれんのか、オラと。撃て。
Customer, all germs and contaminants have been neutralized.
Gotta reload.
頑張れエリー。待って、死にかけてるんだが。強くねこの武器。手にやすべき。恐怖を感じてるのかてめえら。まだまだ だ始まったばかりですよ。
You new here? I didn't think we were hiring more.
こういう感じでスペーサーズチョイスの防具とかあるとマジ嬉しいんだが、
Hold it. No, I meant.
Has been sanitized.
あと1回だった。もったいないな、なんか。略奪者のヘルメット今になってすげえ出てくるの超ムカつかない？すごいな。余裕のよっちゃん。そういうこと言うんだねさ。イージーイージ
ー。Would you like Sam to tidy up this area? Waiting for confirmation command. Confirmation command not received.
You knew it. Hold it.
Hold on. Fuck.
90必要というか強くない？間に合わないんだがさすがに。なんだあの方がいいの？全然間に合わないんだけど回復。やべえな。フルオートで結構きついな。フルオートでいうかここ雷のこれやばいな。これやばダメージ。言い方サラニウスかよお前。危ねえ。どう考えてもダメージがおかしいんだよな。ショットガンの方が効くかな。効いてなくねあんまり。めっちゃ強いなこれ。スーパーノワ無理じゃね？確実に1体ずつ殺すしかないよね。なんとか殺せたな。いやこれ多分スーパーノヴァ相当やばいな。スピーチ90確定じゃん、もしやるとするんだったら。最後だから買っておけお感すごいなこれ。 サンダーでどうかしとこう。ピッピッと。
Nice and easy.
ここはまずいな。これダメージやばくない？うわ、遠回りしなくてもいいのでかいな。ピッキングがかなり効いてますよ、これは。
Let's go, troops. Stellar base counting on us.
お、ゾイブラック、あ、はいはいはいはい。お前ら言っとけよ。倒せ倒せ、危ねえからな。脅威をたくさん倒しとけよ。
Hey, you... Hold... Yeah? I don't want to...
Well, look who it is. I'll be damned. I was prepping the studio. And the wayward doctor.
These days, I'm more interested in breaking them. Wouldn't mind taking a swing at yours.
And... oh, I had heard you were dragging around a repurposed janitorial mechanic.
Interactive database updated. The unique organic substance labeled Chairman.
When you go off and get yourself shot, try to avoid taking one to the face. I'll want it recognizable. My word! You... It's a wonder what Phineas saw in you. Then again, he's an insane person. Yes, he is an extraordinarily obstinate fellow, isn't he? But that's between us.
As far as my adoring citizens will know, we've turned a dangerous... Oh yes, go on, wake them up, add more mouths to feed. That'll solve our... I don't know what half-baked plans that simpleton in a lab coat has been leading you through. Let me ask you something, Captain. Have you at any point thought about not...
At least that means someone's recognizing our work.
I'm making actual progress towards stabilization and If I and my people can ride it out in luxury and happiness, yes, I would. I don't know if you've noticed, Captain, but Halcyon's pretty much a lost cause. We'll have to agree to disagree on that one, Captain. I've got work to do.
おお、やっとるやっとる。サンジャルが。おお、かっこいい。助けを求めてるぞ。わしらがよ。
Difficult job ahead? Consider equipping a pack of Sam's special solvent stain-out remover. It's ruthless on residual blood splatter.
Captain, you have an uncanny talent for... You've disrupted the balance of power. You've upset the natural order of things. I'm afraid you have a flair for subtlety. For all your talent... You make a nuanced and compelling argument. Dr. Wells is being held in... All that's left to do is put down this riot, arrest you... I'm aware of your propensity for violence. Halcyon is a bloody... I take no pleasure in leaving you alone. Fair enough. Anyone with eyes can see that you're talented, Captain. You wander the system, doing as you please. The board is the only power left at Halcyon. We're the only ones keeping... You had so much potential. I would have put your talents to good use. We all serve something, Captain. A person, an ideal. You were always an unknown variable. I tried to recruit you.
きついわ。説得と科学90はやべえな。
This prison is equipped with an automechanical warden. And don't worry, I will inform...
大丈夫だよ、このクソ女。わしはお前を殺すだけやから。覚悟しておけ。とは言ったものの、結構きついんじゃないかなって思ってんだよね。足りねえのか。これラスボス？まさかね。めちゃめちゃ弱くない？まさかこんなんで終わりじゃねえよな。おい、あかんでさんいますか？あなたに鉛玉をお届けに参りましたよ。俺が殺すまでもなくエリーがパシュンパシュンって言って終わったんすか？何それ。
You don't know how glad I am to see you. You did the right thing. Akande was a monster. Her death was much deserved and long overdue. And you lunatic, you broke into the board's own fortress just to rescue one doddering old man. You are absolutely out of your mind, and I can't begin to thank you enough. I'm all right, thanks to you. Akande wanted my cooperation. I'm quite sure she would have beaten it out of me if you hadn't arrived. You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so... You and I are going to have to work harder than ever. Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they...
They haven't exactly been hands-on around here anyway.
Earth is humanity's home planet, Miss Fenhill. The psychological effects of losing our... We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth. Yes, we do. You've done a marvelous thing. You've succeeded where anyone else... We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest... We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for... When I revived you, I thought you were going to help me save this colony. I was wrong. I had our roles reversed, you see. You're the one who's going to save us all. You're the best thing to ever happen to Halcyon. If you... We're not a colony any longer, are we? Our last connection to Earth has been severed, and so we have been set free. Our future is uncertain, and no one knows what tomorrow holds. Exciting, isn't it?
終わったのか？
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment she landed in Emerald Vale, her actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Between MSI's worker-centric policies and the iconoclast manpower, Sanjar and Zora were able to rally many of the Terra 2 townships to their cause. MSI's workforce swelled, and the iconoclasts enjoyed a significant surge in their ranks. The board was too distracted by infighting and internal politics to stop MSI from becoming a powerful corporation and a refuge for townships that might have fallen through the cracks. Consumed by paranoia, Lilia Hagen took Sublight Salvage in a controversial direction, openly accusing board officials of an extraterrestrial conspiracy. One day, an accident at the Groundbreaker's docking bay silenced her forever. Time would tell if her replacement could keep the Sublight family together. The collapse of Edgewater left its workers bereft of any purpose in life. Most of them made their way to Adelaide McDevitt's camp, hoping to ingratiate themselves into her favor. Adelaide accepted only a few to her community. The rest were turned away and likely died of starvation. Nevertheless, Adelaide's camp grew into a well-established town. Adelaide McDevitt refused to cooperate with the ongoing effort to save Halcyon from collapse. A sympathetic deserter stole a copy of her research and delivered it to the Hope's scientists. It is unclear how useful Adelaide's research was. An optimistic estimate suggests her work may have bought Halcyon another few years of survival. Adelaide would never know. She died that winter. Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers, schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the Groundbreaker looks promising. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the lifetime employment program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed. Your influence shifted Ellie's perspective. She finally admitted, albeit grudgingly, that she just might need other people. Sometimes. With a steady income from the life insurance payouts, she was finally able to afford a ship of her own. She hired a small crew and flew supply missions to communities on the fringe. Some of them were even legal. Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands. As much as he enjoyed his adventures aboard the Unreliable, the vicar, known as Max, eventually decided that it was time to move on, to live out the life he had sought so long to create. He knew there were many in the colony who carried burdens much worse than the ones he had struggled with, and he devoted himself to easing their suffering wherever he could. He only ever took up arms again to defend the defenseless, unshackled from a lifetime of striving and fighting the universe and himself. Vicar Maximilian de Soto was finally at peace. Once the matter with the Hope colonists was resolved, Junlei bashfully asked Parvati if she'd like to join her permanently on the Groundbreaker, and Parvati enthusiastically, if somewhat awkwardly, agreed. The stories of her adventures spread across the colony, and Parvati soon found herself the center of attention. Having served as the engineer of a renowned spacecraft, tramp freighters and wildcat miners sought her out by name, and in no time, she was a fixture in the Groundbreaker's mechanical ecosystem. She and Junlei were never far apart. Nyoka returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, a mercenary outfit of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories could find her camping on the trail or clearing an infestation. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon? Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talent into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He eventually came to terms with his own past and was able to forgive the mistakes of his younger self by devoting his remaining years to serving the colony. In the end, Dr. Wells was able to save every scientist and engineer aboard the Hope. Over the next decade, nearly all of the Hope's remaining colonists were successfully revived. Halcyon saw a period of rapid technological and scientific advancement. Breakthroughs in dietary supplements saved the colony from starvation. Geoengineering projects and social reforms began to change the structure and character of the colony. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Today, Halcyon has stabilized. The people of the colony work hard to adapt to their new circumstances. Nearby colonies send aid and supplies. Life will never be easy in Halcyon, but for the first time in its history, there exists a sense of real, genuine hope about the future. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? Long after Wells passed away, you carried on his work with more energy, determination, and brilliance than he could ever muster. The years that followed were hard, but Halcyon survived by the efforts of the Hope's most promising colonists, the greatest of which was you. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
クリアってこと？ああ、クリアした。なんだね。ここで終わりになるんだね。いやー、長かった。長かった。いや、長くねえか。短かったな。思いのほか早く終わったのが若干心残りではあるんですが、そうっすね。オブシディアンが作ったゲームにやっぱ間違いはないんだろうね。最高でした。終わろう。お疲れ様。